the Zodiac hums to life.
Get another thumbs up there, Axel.
And they're off, shooting across the sea in some of Australia's most wild and inhospitable country.
We have to be fully self-sufficient, so carrying a lot of water, a lot of food, and being able to live off the land where possible. Taking into account that there is a number of flora and fauna threats out here. There's obviously saltwater crocodiles within the area, which are larger than our Zodiacs, longer than our Zodiacs.
In a secret location on the Northern Territory coast, these NORFORCE soldiers scan the horizon for illegal activity, from foreign fishing boats to drug drops, as part of a live defence mission named Operation Resolute. In times of war, they'd also be searching for invading forces.
Our job is to look out for vessels that shouldn't be around here without no permit. They could be bringing drugs into the community.
NORFORCE's unique strength, its First Nations patrolmen, equipped with deep knowledge of this environment to survive for days or weeks on a mission, at times hunting for food or preventing the squadrons becoming a meal themselves.
Back at home, I've been going like hunting for turtle. That's why I'm used to seeing turtle trap from a long way. I can tell it's a turtle.
Many of these patrolmen and women have links to NORFORCE lasting generations. For Tiwi Islander Bronson Manatopi, his father was a NORFORCE patrolman who died too early, and wearing the uniform keeps his memory alive.
Wanted to follow the footsteps, my dad's footsteps. Yeah.
The origins of NORFORCE date back to the Second World War, where two volunteer units, the Nakaroos and the Northern Territory Special Reconnaissance Unit, manned this frontier front line against encroaching Japanese soldiers who'd been waging bombing raids across the north.
Those soldiers back in World War II were crossing that same terrain on horseback, having to carry all their supplies, going out for months at a time.
Defence says it prides itself on the relationships built between remote NT communities and its NORFORCE squadrons, but concede there was a period of deep distrust after soldiers were sent into the territory during John Howard's 2007 federal intervention, an attempt to stamp out social issues like alcohol and child abuse.
It's part of our history that there was a period of turbulence there, but I think that the key is that the basis of that relationship was able to withstand that period.
On Operation Resolute, these historic fault lines aren't easily visible as these patrolmen and women work together, pushing further and further into this hostile but spectacular landscape.
Ada nakon team na yulngo team win nakon ana squadron ngor maybe nakon napto teach yulngon mala noko nakon or hunting or make space or how to get nowhere bush medicine or bush tucker. As
Australia's Defence Force pivots to the north, authorities believe this NORFORCE squadron is now more pivotal than ever in the nation's efforts to protect the northern borders.
The dynamics of the world are shifting at the moment, and it's important that we're just very conscious of the north. We need to look at it with a lens that is consistent with how people have been looking at this landscape for thousands of years and work with it rather than against it.
Defending against a changing world from a landscape untouched for millennia. Matt Garrick, ABC News.